Crikey, it's June! Best time to get rid of this then. And I'm a little bit sad about it. I really like it. Let's see how it's done. Yes, hello my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you on this? I presume it's going to be a grey and miserable 1st of June. I'm filming this the day before. So, the Hoover Turbopower 3 is astonishingly good. I have loved every day we have used it, because it basically sorts out the issue that I hated and don't like about the Turbopower 2, and that is the hose. Having the long stair cleaning hose is absolutely fantastic. Or we went around go around the floor, then you just hook the hose under there and off you go. Really, you can do whatever you need to do. So all the tools have been used many times. It's been used a couple of times today. Even Amy's been using it, which is a big surprise. So yeah, it's not bad. Although the hose always seems to leak out rubbish. There's a bit of dust that's falling out of it there. Not quite sure why. It's not blocked. Don't think the bag is anywhere near full. Obviously, as you know, we had to change the bag because it was a bit smelly, so we have a genuine H18 bag in, and we'll have a look at this in a minute because I have not vacuumed out anything else apart from just vacuuming the floor. So in theory there'll be no masses of mess that we've made it pick up or anything, because it has just been used normally. Let's have a quick shufty underneath. Go, and underneath we have the blockage removal doodah, which means it's not blocked. And whether this is a bit odd because most ones there is lots of lint and whatnot on the brush roll, but there isn't on this. Nothing at all. So whether that means that I just haven't vacuumed very well, or it's very good at cleaning itself off. Bristles seem quite soft, I'll be honest, but it does a very good job when it's spinning, so we can forgive it that. So yes, not too bad. Oh, there's a date wheel here for 1992. I haven't quite realised that. When did it actually date from? 2876, 1995. Oh, this has sat around for a bit then since being made. Oh. Hey ho indeed. So yeah, the only thing I didn't really like about it, I'll be honest, was this upholstery tool. Now I don't think this is the one it should have come with. I think I did have one and I put it on, or it's had one in its life, but this is the pure power type of upholstery tool with this horrible brush stroke. When I was cleaning the stairs, I either had to scrub so hard to get the tool flat that just mashed up, or you just sit at an angle and you don't really seem to be cleaning. I've never been a fan of that tool, and I can't say I am now. The dusting brush, well, I didn't do anything soft with it because it is quite stiff, so that's just been for skirting boards and whatnot. I have liked the scabbard crevice tool, been going around the edges of the room a lot with that, and yeah, basically it was much nicer to use than the Turbopower 2 we used last year. Not really any performance difference, just the way you can use the tools. Having this hose really does help, and I have to say this is now one of my more favourite machines. Oh crumbs, what have I done to that cable? Oof. So yeah, it's not been too bad. We have used it quite, oh for goodness sake, come on. We did a big furniture move, so it did get a fair workout about a week after I did a little update. There we go. So yes, out with the old, but what is the new. I'll show you. And the machine that I'm going to be using, and I imagine this is going to be me using this, I can't see Amy getting on with it too well, is... Oh, the bag's falling off. That's a good omen, isn't it? My Kirby Heritage 2. Yes, two very, very different machines. Here, reasoning for the Kirby? Well, it's a bit of a rubbish reason, I'll be honest. I had planned to use something else, but the refurb for that something else hasn't gone particularly well, and it is actually quite broken, and I have to get a part custom made for it, or I'm just going to realise it's not worth the hassle and bin it. I haven't got that far yet, but doesn't help us here. Obviously we need a vacuum, so there's a few reasons why this works, which I shall explain as we go through, but it is farewell Hoover Turbopower 3. Get out of camera. Hello Heritage. But we've got to put some tools together for it first, because obviously I need to take it home. So you know what the machine's like, that can just go over there. Let's have a look at some tools for it. And the reason I say we'll sort out some tools is because I don't want really to take the boxes with me, just because we haven't really got anywhere to store them and they might get damaged. So I'm going to get the caddy that I got with those random G5 tools, and we'll fill it up with stuff that I may need to. I can come back and get bits, but obviously this is going to be a lot easier to store than these two boxes. So what do we need? Well, we're going to need the bent end. That can sit there. Probably won't need an extension tube, because I won't use this for a tiny little bit of hard floor. I'm going to be honest here. I will use the Beko or something else I've got that I haven't shown you yet. So that's that. Probably don't even need the hard floor tool because of that. We shall take the little carry handle, because I can use it in cylinder mode, you see. We may as well take the wall brush. I won't take all the pads for the dirt meter. I won't take that. We'll take the wall brush. Might find some use for that. Ooh, I've got two choices of dusting brush here, but I think I shall do. They're both the same stiffness, so I'm probably going to use the one that's already. This was a brand new one. Well, it is a brand new one. So we shall use the one that has been used before. Carry. Probably not going to take the carry strap either. I'll just hold it. This is ready for doing the stairs. I can hold it for doing the stairs. I'm probably not going to have it on my shoulder, I'll be honest. So that is that. Right. Obviously I've got the hose down here. We do, however, seem to not have a crevice tool for it, and this rings a bell because it didn't come with one. So, just off the camera here, I've got the one from the Heritage. I need a crevice tool. I can just about deal with everything else, but we need a crevice tool. In here, however, probably not going to need anything really. I mean, I do want to use the where is it? The carpet fluffer. So we might take the carpet fluffer, just because I can give that brown carpet in the hallway a really good going over. So I might just literally take that. I'm not going to shampoo yet. If I do, I can come and collect it. But for now, all that will be jolly good. Oh, we best take that as well, because I do have a need for a blower. See, our bathroom extraction fan is the wrong type. When it was fitted, the and we have been subsequently told this, it's up in the ceiling. And it's not one of those, it's supposed to be on the wall. Because it's up on the ceiling, it fills up with dust and stops spinning. Now I can only suck so hard with a vacuum cleaner, I normally end up poking a screwdriver in just to get the fan started again. And it, come on. And it normally spits out a load of dust and carries on. So what I thought is, with the Kirby, we can blow it all out and cause an absolute chaotic mess and then clean it up. So, etc. So that'll be nice. Oh, that's not going to fit in there, is it? That's annoying. If I part lift the belt, just enough to, ow. Well, that slipped off, that's annoying. I want to just lift the belt up. Just so the flipping brush roll stops falling off. Well, that'll probably do it. I can't put it in there. So that's that. The hose can sit here as it should. And there we go. If I need to get anything else, I can come and get it. But as far as 12 vacuums in 12-month June goes, we're going to use the Kirby. Suppose you'd best have a look at this bag and to see what's in there. This has got a bag in it, and it is a quite recent bag. Yeah, it's got nothing in it at all, so I'm not going to bother changing the bag. That is pretty much empty. Let's go through this. We'll get that out of the way and we'll go through this bag and see, oh blimey, exactly what it has picked up. I'm not going to weigh it because I can't be bothered, I'll be honest, but that's not bad. It will have a lot of breakfast cereal in it because the children like to drop breakfast cereal. Tons and tons and tons of fluff and hair, that is human hair from my partner. A little lollipop sticker, oh a little lollipop toy. And yeah, basically just good old fashioned household dirt, which we don't want all over the floor of this bedroom, do we? Whatever shall we do? Well, let's christen the Kirby for the month. Touching that. Look at it go! I'm not touching that, I'm still over here, look. Crikey! That wasn't bad at all. It slowed down a little bit on the carpet to start with. Not entirely sure what its problem there was. I hope we're not going to go for a month of snapping belts. Ooh, that may not have helped it too much, I'll be honest. We'd best just get that off, hadn't we? But that wasn't bad, was it? I was quite impressed with that. It's going to be quite, oh gosh. It's going to be quite nice to have a look and see how this compares to the Heritage. because this has a much bigger head. So I don't quite know what the technical differences will be, but in theory it should pull more carpet up into it and obviously do better, really. It's just the same to use. I don't find it too bad, but I imagine if you're of an elderly persuasion, that could be quite annoying. That doesn't stay up. I haven't looked at it yet. I presume I'm missing a spring. Yeah, if you're of an elderly or infirm persuasion, this wouldn't be the cleaner for you. Obviously, I'm a young, fit, trim person without any hint of 20 years of drinking heavy lager, so I'm alright. There we go, really. There's not much more to say. Let's just check the emptor. Oh, there's a screw in there. There's a little screw. That, I think, will be from a vintage ThinkPad, which we don't need. I've been doing lots of work on my ThinkPads. And I think that'll be from the hard drive fitting kit. So we don't need that. So I'll put the bag on top of there. I might even tuck the cord in, or you know, that cord that's broken on there. So we'll leave it at that, and yes, basically. Oh gosh, hang on, we need to fix this. I've taken the bag off so you can see, but taking this cover off, that whole switch bracket is incredibly loose. Ah. So I don't know if this screws. Oh, it does. That's handy. Tighten the screw up. And I think there is a screw under here as well, but that's not going to be tightened. Well, that was lucky. I had a bit of a look around there, wasn't it? Very lucky indeed. So we'll plug the cable back in and pop this cover back on. This obviously still needs a good old refurbishment, but I'm going to leave it for now because obviously we are going to use it. So just put the lock on. I think that's everything. Let's just check the coin holder. I was amazed this is a coin holder. I never knew that. I don't have a coin to test it with either. But no, sadly there's no money in there. I don't have any coins on me, I don't think, to test if the hole really does. But there we go. So the cable is now not wobbly. We know it works, so I can go pop this in the back of the car and bid you a very happy June. Obviously we'll see each other before July, but with pre-recorded stuff there's some quite interesting things coming up. There's some shitty bagless machines, there's some lovely bag machines, there's a very in-depth 3-part video on how to strip, refurbish and reassemble a Hoover Turbopower Junior, so stay tuned for that when it lands. I've done a few after videos, got a few new machines, and a bit of dice and stuff as well. So, from all of me here at Becco 1987, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye!